Yes, a very wonderful morning to every one of you. As you all know, my name is Oyemwemadu Kainebi. And Oyemwemadu Kainebi is from Akumazo Mocha. And Akumazo Mocha is located in the Kano East local government area of Delta State. Now, this morning we're going to be looking at issues surrounding Ndibo in general. Issues surrounding Ndibo in general. Have you noticed that anything that had to do with Ndibo will get the interest of Yorubas and Hausas and every other ethnic group in Nigeria? Why is Ndibo single out for destruction? Why is Ndibo single out for blackmailing? Why is it that which other region in Nigeria, hope to get once Ndibo have interest in something, it becomes an issue that look as if Ndibo is fighting for what is not just. Now, from the inception, from 1914 to date, a lot of things has been happening. But what I've come to realize is that this is what the Britain has actually put in place to work against Ndibo because of what they went through in our hand during the time of their colonial era. Because if you have actually looked into some of the things that are happening, you see that these things are not actually ordinary, but these things are there to actually fight Ndibo. Now, Kangwani Gobuni Mariboni Igbo in Asobia in Anobia, seated from a Baki in Edo State, Ronando Kwakwale, Roni Urobo and Isoko and so on and so forth. Let me tell you something, Obuni Igbo Nwafo. Rona Hofia, Rona Rochikwe Benine, Mara na onwere ihe ọbụla ime ị na-amasị ndị ugwu, ị na-amasị ndị ofe mmanụ, ị na-amasị ma ndị bini, because na ha niile are very so much envious about your success. And that is why whenever you are out to make something good, you see them fighting you from different angles. You see them coming from different angles, fighting you. Why are they fighting you? They are not fighting you because you have wronged them. They are fighting you because they are jealous of your exploit. They are jealous of some things they have seen you achieve. Now look at it. If Anioma State is not going to be added to Southeast, Yorubas will support the move for Anioma. The Beninese will support the move for Anioma. The Hausas will support the move for Anioma because they know that Anioma is going to completing Southeast number 6 state. Everybody became angry. Everybody became so envious of it because they don't want Ndibo to kind of compete with them in any way. You should ask this question: what is that thing that Ndibo has actually done to Nigeria as a state? What is that thing that Ndibo has actually done to Nigeria as a state? Well, let me tell you one thing you have to know. We keep fighting, and that fight has already singled us out in every aspect of life. In all walks of life, Ndibo has always, stand out to be great because of the hatred that these people had against us. Now, my brothers and my sisters, if you are one of the lovers of what we are doing, the unity of Ndibo, I think it's time you join us to make this history. This coming week, we will be going to Abuja. What are we going to do in Abuja? We are going to lobby cut across the South, and the Southeast, meeting our legislators and representatives both in green and red chamber, discussing with them the need to work as one big family to see our goals achieved. And we'll be going there and we'll be spending like 1 week in Abuja, and we want you to be part of this history making. I want you to play along with us by supporting us with whatsoever you can. There is an account that will be showing on this screen, my brother. I want you to make your donation to that account for our logistic, for our hotel accommodation, for our food. And so we are not going to Abuja to pay our senators. We are not going there to pay our House of Assembly member. But we are going to be spending much looking at the costly, how things are, how things are costly now. Our lawyer will be coming from Benin because he resides in Edo State to join us in Abuja there. This is a five-man movement. I'll be living with Almighty from Asaba, Deputy Jesus and Igbo Area TV. 5 of us will be storming Abuja. We'll be visiting Senate and House of Assembly to meet with our representative. Whatsoever outcome, we'll still bring it to your notice. So we are using this medium to call you to not just sit down and watch us, say something without doing something. So please and please, it does not matter how little it is, but whatsoever you have to contribute to this move, we are seeking for your support. Please do. And we pray that Chukwu Kikabema Purimi will bless you. There is an account you're seeing on the screen now. Abuja Unity Foundation, Wema Bank. You can make your donation to that account. It will enable us to facilitate our move. Thank you and remain blessed. Until I come your way again, remember, Ndibo will definitely come together. We are being seen as a minority in Nigeria, but we are not. It is because of their strategy and their plans of reducing us to nothing that has shown us to be minority. We are not minority. If at the end of the day, the bill that we submitted at the National Assembly and the Senate gain access, you discover that in Nigeria, that Ndibo are the majority, we are not minority. We have so many, over 1,000 communities within the Kogi and Benue that are of Igbo stock. We are seeking for boundary adjustment that will return these men back to us. When boundary adjustment is actually returned to us, Enugu State can now fight to be divided into two, because they will have enough land mass, they will have enough population. We have our people who are also in Kogi. We are still seeking for readdressing on that boundary issue, so that these people can be as well be realigned to us again. That as well will help us to gain back our landmarks that was taken away from us. These are things we are doing, going out to discuss with our legislators, to see me to work in line with us. And when we say you should support us with money, we are not paying our honorable members. We are just going there to discuss with them, show them the need to work with us to achieve our goals. A lot of things have actually happened. The first part which they did in dividing Ndibo was introduction of Midwestern state. Midwest was actually introduced, taking the better part of Ndibo, which is cut across Anioma, Ibake, taking them and adding them with Benin and Isokorobo to call them Midwest. So a lot of things have actually happened, and we want to address it. So if you are with us, I am begging you, make your donation to the account you see on your screen. What is it called? Abuja Unity Foundation. It will get to what we are going to be accounting for every little small contribution you made. We're going to be accounting for it. Now, we have our people in Cross River, we have our people in the River State, and so forth, and so on and so forth. When every one of us are together with one purpose, you discover that no one will take us for granted. One of the things I still want you to ponder is that this last election that see Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, are you aware that Tinubu did not have his campaign in the Southeast except Imo State? Do you know the reason why he did that? Because they believe that Ndibo have no number to give them the votes they want. They want to gain their victory. But by the time we will get all our family back to us, let's see who will take us for granted again. Until I come your way again, I remember my humble self. Please don't ignore the plea for financial need. Thank you. Remain blessed this morning.